Have you ever wanted to cook up a storm in your kitchen, but rely way too much on your recipe? Hi, I'm Monika with Fearless Cooking. On this channel, we show you how you can get rid of your recipe shackles and become a confident and fearless cook. If this is for you, stick around. So today on our menu, I'm going to show you how to make a red wine balsamic pan juice. Very simple. We're going to use some pork tenderloin. There's some beautiful pork tenderloin that I have. I have half of one here left from another dish we did the other day. So what's important is, first of all, it's just like with any other meat. Before you pan fry it, you need to have it out in a room temperature. Your meat needs to relax. Don't ever take it straight out of the fridge and put it in the frying pan. You will have some really uneven cooking. So all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to roll them in salt and pepper. So now we've got it seasoned. Now roll it up a bit. And now we're going to saute this. Then we're going to take the meat and put it in the oven for about 5-6 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to make our pan juice. Okay, so we're going in with some, I happen to have avocado oil here, but you can use any plant-based oil. I'll make sure that this is hot. When we put the meat in, we want to hear the sound of frying. Yeah, that's the one. So just, when you put it in, put it away from you so you won't splatter with yourself. And again, this is one of those dishes, leave the meat alone. Don't keep turning it over and over and over. So we want to brown all sides, and then it goes with the frying pan into the oven. All right, one side is already done. So I want to make sure that all sides are seared. That's why I'm standing it up, and this is good because what we want to do is make sure the juice is staying there. And now we're going to put this in the oven for about 7-8 minutes. So now we're going to make our pan sauce, which is very, very simple. We have here lots of residues from cooking the beautiful pork up. So heat it up a little bit, and this is what we're after. This is the good stuff. Don't ever throw this out. So one of the first things we're doing, as soon as this is hot, we are going to start and deglazing the pan with red wine. It's something that you need to do. But make sure you always taste the wine if it's okay for you to cook with. Very important. Don't ever use cheap wine for cooking. Now we're deglazing the pan. I'm also going to put in some rosemary. And it's important that we cook the wine away and reduce the thing. So there's a lot of reducing in this sauce, but it's a very fast sauce. Goes right with the meat. So as soon as we have a little less, we're going to put our balsamic vinegar in there. And this has a lot of flavors. It also has sugar and the acidity and everything that you need in order to make a great sauce. So we're almost there. And again, we're going to reduce this. And once it's reduced, we're going to put, you can either use water, you can use stock. I happen to have beef stock here, which of course makes your jus and your pan sauce a lot better, a lot tastier. But it's not necessary. You just need to reduce it a little bit more if you just use water. Too bad one cannot smell. So now I'm going to put a bit of my juice in, and now we're going to reduce the sauce. So this is going to take a few minutes. We can see when everything is bubbling up. On the sides you can see that this is an important part. All your little bubbles here are an important part in making this sauce. I'm not leaving the rosemary in too long because it is rather strong. You can use other herbs, sage, basil, whatever you have in the house, it's fine. Let's not get stuck up on these recipes. just a method. All right, it's about 10 minutes now. I'm gonna let this rest now. Again, like any other meat, you need to let it rest. What happens now, I would still like to have it a little bit pink inside. So it's going to rest. All the proteins are going to go through the whole entire meat and starting to relax. Now this, I will put into my pan. So sauce has reduced itself. Still wanted a little bit more, but I also wanted a little bit creamy. So what you do is you take ice cold butter from the fridge, just put a few blobs in there. Butter is good for you. Butter makes it one of the best sauces. Don't ever try to use margarine or anything artificial. It's not working. So I'm going to cut into my pork now. And as you can see, it's beautiful pink. That's exactly what you want. It has to be. I would really appreciate it, and it would help me very much to put more videos out there. If you could like, share, and even subscribe, that would be awesome. In the meantime, remember to be fearless in your cooking.